Welcome back to Good Day Dayton. This morning we are highlighting a community event that you can enjoy, and it is a family-friendly one happening later this week. Joining us in studio, our good friend DC King. That, of course, his stage name. Joining us in studio right now to talk about all the many events he does and how you can be a part of this next big one. My friend, it is a pleasure to have you back in studio. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me back.
Of course, always a pleasure. Let's just start with some background about who you are and your story. What kind of, I guess, artist or performer do you consider yourself, and what's your personal background?
So I come from Springfield, Ohio, and what I like to do with my music is I like to spread awareness with my type of music. So I talk about hard-hitting topics that a lot of people are afraid to talk about, and just bring awareness to the community with my music.
And of course, I know you've talked about this in the past. A lot of your music is about maybe supporting positive messaging to kids or other people in the community who need help with those positive messages. And that aligns perfectly with your next event, because as you told me, you're doing a family-friendly event, which isn't always the case for music performances in town. So give me the details, the logistics. What do we need to know about your next big upcoming performance? So
the best thing about this show is, so I know the guy that started the restaurant Mango's Lounge. I seen him turn it into it was a dream, then he made it a reality. So it's awesome that a local business owner is having this show for local artists. So all these local people coming together to do this event for the community. That's what's big and important about it. And so this is the first show that's absolutely free. The first show that's kid-friendly, all ages, 0 to 100, whatever you want to do. And we're just here to have a good time.
Okay, a good time indeed. You mentioned a bunch of the logistics there. I just want to make sure we get some more details so everybody's on the same page. You mentioned Mango's in Springfield. Tell me more about that business. Where exactly is it, and what's the vibe at this place in general? What's it going to feel like during this event?
Mango's Lounge is, I forget the name of the street, but it's off of Bechtel, across from Red Lobster. If you're from Springfield, everyone knows the area. It is I like to call it, it's like a rooster style type restaurant, but more of a lounge. And it's kid friendly. They have a nice middle bar. They also have sections where, kids can hang out, nice lounge, TVs everywhere you want to come watch the game, pool, basketball, you name it. And just a good time for all ages.
And of course, it's going to be a free event this Saturday. And I wanted to clarify one other point. There's going to be other performers, not just yourself on stage. Now, are some of the performers themselves actually going to be kids?
Actually, yes. One of the this lady reached out to me. She said her daughter loves music, but she don't know how to get into it. I said, this is perfect, So this is a 9-year-old girl that's going to be performing. Also, there's some kids that that come from the teen center that I run. They've been trying to perform with me for years, but too young. So finally now they can hop on stage and do their thing. So it's pretty exciting.
This is good stuff across the board. A way to build community and of course support local music scene right here in the Miami Valley. Like I said, the event is Saturday. It's free. Do we need to register for free tickets, or do we just show up?
You just walk on in.
Of course, that is good stuff across the board. And this is your next big performance. I know you do a lot of work in the community with other performances, and you mentioned the teen center that you run as well. If anybody wants to keep up with you and your various happenings around town, what's the best way to stay connected with you?
The best way is social media, Facebook, DC King. That's all platforms. So yeah, just DC King everywhere.
Of course, this is going to be good stuff across the board. We're seeing that Facebook page for Stay Weird Entertainment, and that includes a lot of your events as well and more. That's going to be on your screen right now, where you can learn all about this event and so much more. That is happening this weekend as part of the long July 4th weekend. So we, of course, appreciate you, my friend. And of course, best of luck to you and all the performers this weekend. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Of course, everybody, stick around. We've got more